Hi guys, hi Google. Alright, I'm just doing another video log. It's Thursday the 23rd, 2 days from payday. I got about like, after bills, I got like 40 bucks in my bank account. I'm just like, so this month was taxes, so I paid taxes, and then I had to pay taxes, and the TurboTax ended up not costing 40 bucks, ended up costing like 200 bucks. But the good thing is my federal return was $199, so I got it back. But now I'm waiting for the California return, but I guess the California return is taking longer. I should have been in here by today, but I guess I just gotta wait later today or maybe tomorrow or something. So I've been working at McDonald's, and you know how everyone wants to taste the newest and upcoming meats and foods of the multiverse. You know, everyone wants to taste that 3-3 green elephant, or that tutu frost wolf. Friggin' life is at a tip. And I was like, you want to taste this stuff, so we got to grow it in a lab and ship it out here. And then just for you to taste it, of course it's gonna be a little. Of course you're not gonna have the dollar menu no more. You're gonna have it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. You know what I'm saying? But working over here at McDonald's, working with them has been a good partnership. You know, trying to get the taste going, trying to get all the everything lined up for those carnivores, the angry carnivores out there that want to taste a little bit of the opposition or whatever. And this is a disclaimer. Eating big meat is at your own risk. We'll provide the meat. It can only be grown to certain specifications, especially if it's real big. Like you want that quagla, you're gonna pay, right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so Magic has been fun. Magic, alongside World of Warcraft and McDonald's, and working for the feds and stuff. It's been nice. That's just where I'm collecting my money from, so that's where I gotta gear my head around. You always gotta pay taxes. You always gotta think about health insurance. You always got to think about God and the government, because in the system that we live in, it's all about the government protecting us from what the multiverse has to dish out to us, So we always gonna need the government. We always gonna need things to eat. So here I am working at McDonald's, working for the man. It's fun though. So today I'm testing. So recently I've been doing Aminatou. I'm trying to find a decent place to hide Aminatou behind. As a commander, I think she's good. It's really, my games end up being really controlly. I've got 13 board wipes. I'm about to go get a farewell and put it in there. My mana base is really good. So far, no counter magic. It's all been removal magic. It's all been board wipes and creature wipes, and not too much in the way of enchantment and artifact destruction. Which might change. I've been running things like Mirror Maid and Spark Double to copy artifacts on the field and copy enchantments on the field. They've been working out pretty well. They pretty much come into play, and then I choose whatever's on the field and I make a copy of it. So I'm not really destroying anybody's artifacts or enchantments. I'm just kind of copying them and using them for Aminatou. But so far it seemed like Aminatou's attracted a lot of attention from, especially with the new Atraxa out. The proliferate damage, it seems like instead of going after Aminatou, which it would have been nice in some situations, I'm getting the infect and the toxic damage from Atraxa. in certain situations. So it seems like that poison, keeping away the poison counter and having that blocker to stop the infect is pretty much what I'm aiming for. But on the other side of the field, Aminatou Super Friends is what I'm running. Aminatou Super Friends. That's why there's so many board wipes. Is so I have Teferi, Professor Onyx, Liliana, Lolth, Eternal Wanderer, Kea, Vraska. So it's kind of like just black, white, blue Super Friends, and there's lots of proliferate and there's lots of poison counters. So I have like Skrill's Hive and Skrill in there to kind of dish out the poison counters and proliferate them to finishing, or using one of the Planeswalker's ultimates to finish everybody off. Because the proliferate usually goes pretty high with me plussing up them. I have like one infinite combo in there, so I've pretty much changed what I've designed what I'm going to do for so far as planning on how far I'm going to take Aminatou as a solo commander, to maybe hiding her behind Atraxa, the new Atraxa, the Phyrexian Angel. I think the new Atraxa would be a good point to hide her behind, or hide her in a deck with Atraxa, to get the blinking and the ETBing, to kind of double up on that kind of that whole scenario, turning Atraxa into like because Atraxa, the new Atraxa from Phyrexia is a 7/7 is a 7/7 flying vigilance, death touch, lifelink. I think like I'm thinking about maybe finding some way to give her infect or something, and having Aminatou and other proliferate sources to kind of like proliferate out the damage. I'm not too sure yet how I'm gonna pull that off. But I think it's better to hide Aminatou in that kind of scenario, because then I can use things like the Choir Master, which I'm using her Choir Master in a combo that I'm running right now with Aminatou to enter the battlefield and kind of cause infinite proliferates. So I'm blinking Spark Double and Aminatou out while Choir Master is there, and everyone has at least one poison counter, and I'm blinking her out infinitely to proliferate the poison counters to instantly win the game. It's a nice 3-card combo. It requires all the opponents being poisoned, which there's lots of cards that dish out poison counters, and lots of cards that dish out poison counters, and Norn's Decree, and like Norn's Decree and Skrill's Hive, and Phyresis Outbreak, the new Phyresis Outbreak. It's kind of spreading my way around with Aminatou and what she's going to be doing in the multiverse. I think as a young child commander, I think she requires more finesse. Definitely a lot of protection, because she's not going to be able to sit at she's not going to be able to sit at the council, like, you know, with Teferi and Nahiri and all the other planeswalkers, you know, suggesting there is a council that the multiverse runs under, or that size of the multiverse where it seems like the majority of the resources are. It doesn't seem like she'll be able to sit competitively at a seat, you know, at a seat to like influence change. Although she's supposedly the fate shifter, you know, the one that can see a little bit into the future, and kind of like, because the multiverse is crazy, or time doesn't always occur linearly. When traversing the planes of the multiverse, Aminatou would have been a good like, you know secondary like what do you call, a mystic, or like someone that would be able to see, you know, into the future to some degree, to kind of like, you know, vary out like what they wanted to what they wanted to get out of the multiverse, or what their actions would incur going in a certain direction within the multiverse. So yesterday I went to pick up my sister from the airport. She came back from Florida. She went to visit my cousins and stuff. So apparently everyone's cool over there. Not very little drama from that side of the family. They're just, you know, chilling, you know, working and stuff, working for the man, doing their thing, at their grind, making the money, living and stuff. So it seems like they're good. I got little cousins, little nieces and nephews now. So that's pretty interesting. I'm not really in contact with too many of them because of my thing. I don't want to like say something crazy to them and then have them think that, like, you know, or influence their thinking or whatever. But whatever. I don't want to, you know what I mean? That's why I like doing this kind of thing on YouTube, because like YouTube is a selective environment where things are brought to you based on like the things that you think, or the things that you search up on the internet, or the things that you search for or active in. You know, those things are brought to you in life, and then, you know, that way you can kind of like come to me or come to whoever that does these kind of things for you, or go to the person that does these kinds of things for you, instead of like having them just pop out and be like, oh, in your face randomly, you know what I mean? So that's why I usually don't talk about this kind of stuff. I kind of keep my role playing and like that kind of stuff separate, because because so far it seems like most people don't want to, like, although people order it all the time, I hear it, but then I hear things, so like I don't know if what I'm hearing is accurate. You know, people may not be asking for a 3/3 green elephant meat or a 3/3 green bear meat, but that's what they're getting. No, I'm just joking. No, but that's why most people like this. That's why most people, when I first signed up for this thing, I used to work at an orthopedic office for a doctor named Jackpot. And this is what he liked about me, was the fact that I played Magic and, you know, was all interested in these kinds of researches, and, you know, he was really into food, so he liked that kind of stuff. So I would figure to share with McDonald's and see what they say. But, you know, that's the new age stuff that's not really medialized. I don't know. Magic, I don't know, depending on what your understanding is of what's going on in the world. I mean, this game is brought to us by, you know, God and the government to sort of like, it's like a learning facility to learn how we're going to like interact with the multiverse for the rest of our eternal lives. I mean, because we're like little spiritual bodies living in a game, you know, and it'll last forever. We just need to find our way in it, and, you know, kind of my seat's all the way back. That's crazy. Yeah, kind of like acclimate ourselves to, or acclimate ourselves to the, you know, this forever life that we're going to be living. I mean, so we're given a lot of opportunities in life to kind of like adjust the things that we do so that we can find it more, you know, it may take millions of and trillions of years to get it perfect, but at least, you know, in the time scope of our little digital lives, that's really no time at all, and we're just doing it, you know, perfectly in time. We're God's little perfect creatures carrying out His will at the speed of light. But what was I gonna say regarding the multiverse? Oh yes, okay. So so yesterday I had a big, I had a big thing about what would be better to spend your $5 on, because I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos, and I've been looking at a lot of like just for TCG games, trading card games like Pokemon, Digimon, Battle Saga, and trying to look at like the rare distribution, the pack distribution. Like if say like you're Charlie Bucket and your mama gives you $5, and you're like, all right, I'm not gonna smoke weed, or I'm not gonna, you know that song, I got 5 on it, or like, you know, I'm not gonna spend it on food. I'm not gonna spend it on, I wanna use it, my $5 that I got today, as an investment. And you're like, all right, Charlie Bucket, I mean, obviously, since I got a lottery ticket here, you're over the age of 21, And I don't know. Some people, I don't know. Life is funny, man. But anyway, so you got $5. So this is the Phyrexia. This is the brand new set of Magic the Gathering Phyrexia All Is One. It's a set booster. It costs $5. And this is I went to the lottery store, and they said this is the easiest one to play, and it seems to get the most hits. It's a 500. It says full of 500s, over 30,000, top prizes of 500, winning numbers, prize. So it's pretty much a $5 lottery ticket, but it's a scratcher. So I see these being played around a lot by, you know, random people. I see them with their scratchers, and they're like, oh, I don't know, because I was always like, you know, if you buy a pack of, okay, this is why I chose Magic over Pokemon, because Pokemon doesn't guarantee you a rare in every pack. So like sometimes it feels like you're literally, unless you really like the cards and you really like the art, sometimes it feels like you're literally throwing away $5 because you're not guaranteed a rare. But in Magic, most of the rares cost over $5, so you're getting your value back in the pack itself. Some of the rares, you know, are a little lower, but you know, you have chances and this is what I was discussing with the shop owner the other day, is so I recently bought a collector's booster box of Magic the Gathering for $240. It was a collector's booster box, so each one has a collector's edition pack. So the collector's packs come with you know, all the premium foils, so you're more likely guaranteed a foil, which has a higher chance of being one of the selected mythics that are like over $100. So, you know, just like Pokemon, where like, you know, there's like, but you get a higher chance because everything in the pack is foil, or most things in the pack are foil. And we're like, all right, so we opened a set booster box, and then I was telling him, man, I had better luck with my set booster box than I did with my collector's booster box. And you look, and he's like, well, in each set booster, you're guaranteed at least 1 to 4 mythic, 1 to 4 rares, and you also get a commander card. And I was like, I bought 12 packs of 12 packs of commander of collector's boosters from the collector's booster box from Phyrexia All Is One, just to get 12 commander cards, where I could get 1 commander card per pack per set booster. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So because the commander, okay, so the sets, there's Phyrexia All Is One, and then there's a supplemental commander, which they only have the commander cards that come out for the supplemental. So like things like Norn's Decree and Ghostly Prison, which are definitely reprints, but they come back again in the commander supplementals. Or they have been reprints, so they like sometimes they're a little higher or whatever. So like stuff like grafted exoskeleton and stuff like that. So like pretty much over, and we were comparing this to the draft booster, which does not have the commander reprints. So like considering there's commander reprints that are worth $5 or more, and you're rare, it's like a guaranteed jackpot. You know what I mean? So you're pretty much more than likely to get your value out of it. And as I said to the shop owner, I was like, you know, what are the chances that I get a $5 or more card and I return it to you for cash, and you give me more than what I paid for the set booster? He said most likely, most MTG players, which I'm one of, I'm more interested in the cards than the cash, because the cards have more value to me than the actual cash does. Because I'm gonna end up spending the cash on the cards, and if the cards is more valuable than the cash, I'm cashing out with the cards. What was I saying? Yeah. So what was I saying? Crap. Oh yeah, so I'm cashing out at the value of the cards instead of the value of the cash that I get. But he said, you know, typically, you know, you know, if he's gonna sit, if like, you know, this is the average customer comes in there and Charlie Bucket's a pack for $44, you know, opens like a $44 card, which is pretty high. Like I saw one random guy came in there and he got a set booster and he opened like $60 worth of value in the pack. And I was like, what are you gonna do that? And he was like, I don't know, probably sell it at the other store. I was like, why didn't you sell it at this store? He's like, he's already got Ella Schnorr. So I was like, all right, that's crazy. So he probably went and he paid $5 for the pack, and he's gonna go sell that card at another card shop for $30, and you know, they can sell it easily for $44. I assume that's so that they try to make like 15 or 20 bucks on it, but that's still amazing. You paid $5 for the pack and you turn it in for 30. So I think so. The reason I use that as an example is because I heard that that's typically the case for these, that you pay 5 and you end up getting like 15 or 10 back on like a lucky pay. So that's like kind of like the jackpot. I call jackpots anything over your initial bet, because I'm assuming the Charlie Bucket case with these kinds of merchandise, because it's just like, it's something you see, you're like, oh, it looks kind of cool, like the art is really cool. This is what grabbed me about this, is, you know, the art's kind of cool, or like whatever. It's something random that costs $5, and you're like, oh, it's like as a new person looking at it, I wouldn't be like, hey, let me buy a $200 box, but because I'm already into it, I would buy a $200 box. But you know, like, I'm just looking at like the average buyer, like, you know, they got $5 and they're like, hey, let's make some money. So we buy a $5 lottery ticket, and I got Phyrexia. Some people would have got Pokemon, but I think just depending on the type of TCG player you are, it just depends. But I've really found Magic the Gathering to be the very best at guaranteeing you at least a rare slot, and having the value of the rares just being phenomenal. But the rares are mythics. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and scratch these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and crack the set booster. I've got like 8 minutes left, so we'll see. We'll see exactly which one won, because I was at the casino the other day. I picked up a friend and we went to the casino, and we found out that like some of the Buffalo Gold slots, they're like the max bet is like $8 and the minimum bet is like 80 cents. So the max bet was like 10 times the minimum bet. So I would have done $8, but I couldn't find a set booster for $8, and I don't know why I only play Buffalo Gold. I feel like I owe the Buffalo something. But I love Buffalo Gold. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and crack these open, and we'll see what's the best, what would have been the best choice. I mean, there's obviously the chance. So like on that Buffalo Gold, so just from recent experience from being at the casino, if I only had $8 and I put it in there and I max bet it, it's almost always like, I want to say 85 to 90% of the time, it's always going to lose. That $8 is always going to lose value, because like sometimes you get your money back. Like I want to say 20 or 30% of the time you get like partial money back, but I've never gotten like, you know, a bonus reel. That's why it's better to sit there and like minimum bet until you get the bonus reel, and then you're like, you know, win big time. Unless you got the money to sit there and like, you know, sit there with $1,000 and max bet your max bet till you get the bonus reel, then you're good to go. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and crack these and scratch this. So we'll start with the scratcher. This seems like everybody's $5 go-to. It's from the California Lottery. It's called Full of 500s. Over 30,000 top prizes of $500. All right, let's see. Packed with 500 top prizes. So I guess I just so I think I just scratch the top numbers, and then I see if they match the prizes or whatever. So let's try it. So my top numbers are 29, 16, 14, 26, 24, 24, 26, 14, 16, 29. 24, 26, 14, 16, 29. Alright, so those are my winning numbers. So I guess I do the prizes now. Prize number 1. 32. Not one of those numbers. Prize number 33. Not one of those numbers. Prize number 28. Not one of those numbers. Prize number 19. Not one of those numbers. Prize number 25. Not one of those numbers. Close. Prize number 23. Not one of those numbers. I think I'm doing this right. I asked for the easiest one, because you know I'm not the best thinker in the world. I rely on magic to do my thinking for me. 6. Not one of those numbers. 34, 35, 31, 7, 22. That's kind of like what the numbers look like. I don't know if you've ever done this one before. So it's 23, 25, 19, 28. Pretty close. Almost some hits. 19, 28, 32, 33, 20. 6, 34, 35, 7, 22. Pretty close. But not the exact number. Let's see. 4, 13. It's 13. Oh, 14 was one of the numbers. 17. Nope. 21. Nope. 8. Nope. 27. Nope. Pack with 500. Match any of your numbers to any of the 5 winning numbers. Win the prize. Uncover a $50 symbol and win $50 instantly. Uncover a win symbol and win all 18 prizes automatically. Holy shit. Alright, so that's what my ticket looked like. I don't think I won. But what did I get? I got a scratch ticket. I'm probably gonna keep this just to remind myself not to buy these things. Let's try the magic. But I think this is a heavily biased video because I'm already knowing this is gonna be good. But I mean, some people use these things and they're like they play these things and like they walk out with like hundreds of bucks, hundreds of dollars, and they're like, you know, it's like an instant. For some, I don't know, maybe you got to spend more, maybe you got to increase your betting. I was just thinking like the Charlie Bucket scenario. So like, just like, you know, I'm not saying every $5 is going to be a loss, but if you only had $5, probably not spend it on that. Probably not. But let's try the Phyrexia All Is One booster pack, set booster. And crack it open. God, I love how these things smell fresh out of the factory. It's like brand new cardboard. Cardboard crack is what they call this stuff. Magic the Gathering. Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll start from, we got Argovian Restoration. This land. A Vraska, holy shit. A Bushland, holy shit. Vraska's worth $15. So I made back the money on both of those, on the scratcher and the pack, on just that card. Like, I could turn her in now for $15, and the Bushland. Crawling Course is a really good common. And a nice land, cool. Nice green land. Very cool for one of the new Phyrexia lands. And an art card, Capricious Hellraiser, pretty cool. Just so you can see what the two high dollar cards are. Razorvine Thicket worth about $3. Vraska worth about 14. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Heck yeah. So I think I jackpotted with the pack. I can go turn it in now for probably like maybe $10 in cash. And I made back the money on both the scratcher and with the Magic the Gathering pack. So, I mean, maybe with me, my luck lies in Magic the Gathering, but maybe with you, it lies in the lottery. So I guess it's, you know, to each their own. But at the end, you know, I don't know. I don't want to sway whatever luck scenario you're running with, because we do live in a game, and God will just, you know, give us the thing that we need, you know, in the time that we need it, right? So on to the next level. All right, guys, it was nice talking to you. I love you, Google. Thank you always for your, you know, your support and having a, you know, a medium for me to put my videos up. So, you know, one day, 20 million years from now, you can look through the rummage through your data and remember this random guy, David. But anyway, cool. Thank you, Google. I love you, and that's it.